As a regular user, the first screen that you will see will be the login screen. You have the option to enter your credentials and log in, or you can register and open up a new account. Click register, and if the username already exists, then it will tell you so. So we put test1 and test1, and now we're logged in. As you can see, test1 is your username, and you can change your password or you can sign out. This is the home page where it is a chat, where the general is a channel, where if you're a user, you can type in and you will begin chatting with other users who are typing into this page. If you click at the top left, you will open up the menu and you can see all of our menu options. General is currently where we are, and if we go to local map, we will be able to choose a local chat so that we can go ahead and chat with other users around the area. So if I go ahead and I drag the marker to, let's say, Coral Gables, click on the marker, and we're in this chat. Now if we go back, we can see that there are two chats existing right here. We can actually go back, drag it to where we were before, click the marker, and we can see where we were before. If we go back, I can actually click it to a previous one, which is where we are now, and this was a previous one that was created. We can go to search for politicians under representative, and we can type in a full address, or we can type in a zip code. If we try the full address, search, we can see that the politicians that represent that address come up. Or we can do it by GPS. We saw the change here, and that's just how the data comes back. But this is how it picks up if you choose to search politician by GPS. Now we can go into actually any of these representatives. Let's go into Carlos Jimenez, click him, and we can see that now we receive information about Carlos Jimenez, and there's a chat that is specific to Carlos Jimenez that everybody who clicks on him will be able to see, and everybody will be able to communicate there. Now we see Facebook and Twitter. If you click these, it'll take you directly to their page. Now if we click Twitter, it'll take you directly to Carlos Jimenez's Twitter page. And here we are. We can go ahead and type in and we have the chat. As you can see, here's your username, a profile picture associated to you, as well as the time that you entered your message. And if you open the menu and go to polls, we can see two polls that are currently in place here. The admin is the only person who can create these polls. However, I can select one of these options, select no opinion, and you can see it incremented by 1. For every person that votes on this poll, the increment on the count will be updated. If you can see by validation, I can select the other ones and there will be no increment as I have already selected an option. Now if we go back to the menu and go to the next section, which is elections, we can see 2 of the only current elections in the United States. It'll tell you their names and the dates that they start. So if we see for the first one, Virginia March primary election, which will start on March 1st, 2016, I can get more information by selecting here, and we see some links that are returned. So let's say registration confirmation, and here we go. Now if I go back, I can click to any of these, and they'll also take me to that respective location. Now we go to the menu again, and now we go to the last section, which is petitions. Here you see the petitions page. We see one petition currently exists. You can support it, or you can have the option to create a petition. We see the title and the description below. These are the number of votes required. This is a sample petition created, and let's say we want to create a petition. We'll fill out the data. The image is a link to an image. The email is the email that's going to be sent, a PDF of the petition with all these signatures. And this is the number of votes required for this petition to be sent. This is a temporary option that will later be moved on to the admin page. And once you're finished, you create the petition. So let's fill out these fields here. So I created the petition, and once I click create petition, we can see that I entered sample. Sample description goes here. I can select support the petition, and I put one needed. So if I click support petition, all you have to do is fill in the name, and now I select here to sign the petition and put 4 or 5 dots here so we can see. Click support petition, and there it is. So an email was sent with all the signatures. That concludes the user tutorial video.